Where's the intro?
Where's the intro at?
Chat, where's the intro?
Chat, the intro.
Chat. Oh, okay.
That's not it. That's not it. Where'd it go? Oh no, this is not good. I don't know where they went. This is a travesty.
Wow.
Oh my lord. It's gone. Wow. hmm.
Here we go, AJ. Just move on. We got it.
Welcome back. Fallen Overs University, episode 34. I'm AJ. That's Danny. Okay, you can turn it off now. It is Thursday, September 11th,
Always remember.
2025. A day of reckoning, remembering very sad things that happened yesterday. I saw around the country. Very just sad times as of right now. But we don't want to.
Josh Pate once said, when you're having a bad day in March, it's just a bad day. Though the sad things, they kind of, this one's gonna last a while. Let's just talk football. Sad things happen in this world, but you got to be the better person. You got to be a nice person, and we're gonna focus on football. So.
Very true. So, with that being said, I don't know what happened to mess up all my controls and overlays, but we're here. It's just Danny and I right now. I think Connor's supposed to be joining us in a little bit. But we don't let that distract us.
No.
It's a review episode, preview episode.
Yeah.
Big weekend of college football. Last week, a lot of people were concerned about the matchups not being the best, and boy, were they wrong.
Yeah.
It was a great weekend of football. I'm gonna wait until this guy's all set up before I add him to the stage. But yeah, we have a lot more ranked matchups. A one that could be ranked matchup between Florida and LSU. Florida just need to start playing better. But here we go. Let me add Connor real quick, and then we can get into it. Trevor is out of town. Trevor's in Bristol, Tennessee for the Bristol weekend for NASCAR.
Kind of have a passionate chat right now.
I saw someone's brother is in the chat. Shout out Garrett. I'm assuming it's not Care, but it is Beckman. I don't know. Wait a minute. Just kidding. Anywho, it's just three of us. We will give our parlay. We have some stats about our parlay so far this year. Personal, individual stats. But yeah, we're ready. I think we're all ready to dive right into it. Hello, Dan. Great to see you as always. If nothing, anyone got anything before we head into previews? Connor?
5 minutes.
You missed Tuesday's show.
5 minutes.
You missed Tuesday's show.
I was on a work trip learning about.
This is your work. That's the problem. You don't put us first. You think I care about my job? No, I care about this.
All right, let's go.
Sure.
We start in Atlanta, where the number 12 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, will be taking on unranked, but soon to be ranked, Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. In Atlanta, the spread is Clemson minus 3.5. The total in the game is 51.5. It's 12 p.m. kickoff. I believe it's on ABC. Do not quote me on that. I am not entirely sure. But, yeah, Clemson coming off of a disappointing win.
Yeah.
They did not look good against they played Troy, correct? They did not look good against Troy. They needed a pick six just to make the score look a little better for them. And Georgia Tech's they're a gritty team. They had 3 turnovers in their first the first 3 minutes of the Colorado game.
This game's on
And-
ESPN.
Thank you.
Really?
And Georgia Tech found a way to win. They came back and won last couple possessions in Colorado. They had a good win last week. Now they're back here with their potentially biggest game of the season for them. I mean, I know it's only week 3 to say that, but this is a big one for them. Danny?
Yeah, I love Georgia Tech in this matchup at home. Okay, Garrett. No, it's not. I just have a big ass forehead. Yeah, I'm sorry. The guy with the winless team is distracting me. No, I would just say I like Georgia Tech in this one. I think Clemson's on a down year. They had a lot of hype coming into the season, but they just really haven't played good in any game. When they lost to LSU, I was like, you know what? I think this is 2 really good teams. And then they played last week, and I was not impressed. And I like Georgia Tech. I think they're really good. They really should have beat Colorado by probably 20, but they just turned the ball over so much back in week 1. So I love Georgia Tech at home. I would probably pick the home team in this game. With all that said,
Connor, your thoughts?
Clemson is just hasn't really impressed me the first 2 weeks. Georgia Tech could be a tough game for them. We'll see if they come up to show out and play. It's a home game for them. I'm sure the fans are going to bring the energy. So I expect. I don't know. I think Clemson will probably win this game, but bro, this guy is like
Garrett says Connor doesn't know ball. Well,
I mean, right after you said, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of fitting.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, I'll agree with Danny. I do like Georgia Tech a lot. They're, I think, a fringe playoff contender if things fall their way. They could get in on like a open slot in the playoffs. They don't need to win the conference to get in.
Right.
They have a very workable schedule. There's some few tough games, but they need to find a way to get to it. Georgia Tech's head coach is 6-1 against ranked ACC opponents in his career. So if that sways you in one direction, you can take it. I think one of his last, yeah, he obviously had Florida State a week ago, or sorry, not a week ago, a year ago, and week 0 in Ireland, they won that game. Florida State was 10. They went 2-10 to end the season. So
he also beat Miami last year.
Miami, yeah, that was a big win. Cam Ward, Miami.
Yeah.
So this could literally go either way. Does Clemson finally play like their potential says they can? I don't know. But Justice Haynes and Georgia Tech, they're a good story, and I'd like to see them win. I think they will win the game outright. I know they're 3.5 points. They're getting 3.5 points at home, so I will take Georgia Tech plus 3.5 and to win the game outright.
Yeah, I like Georgia Tech in this. I'd probably take a minus 3.5 all day, but I also wouldn't be afraid to take a money line.
Connor?
I'm gonna take Clemson in this one.
Okay.
I think Clemson wins it.
Wins or covers? Both.
Covers.
3.5. But both.
Both.
I'd also say probably the over.
I know that's what, 26, 25, somewhere around there.
See like a 31-27 game.
Yeah,
Well,
is do both defenses come to play? I don't know. We'll
I
see.
think it's an offense. Like
This game will also, turnovers will be very big in this game, as they are in any of them.
What if Clemson loses this game? Do you think Dabo's on the hot seat, or they start thinking about it?
I think there's still like 2 straight years of being under maybe like 7-5. That would consider him, but just 1 year of it, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Danny, do you want to give Trevor impression for his pick?
Yeah, so like the defense. I love Haynes King as a quarterback. I think Dabo's a freaking loser. I'm going to go with the home team in a 9-6 Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket win. Also, I'm gay.
Oh, very nice pick, Trevor. Like the insight there. All right. Well,
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
moving on. Danny's been really hyped up about this one. Number 6, Georgia, goes into Knoxville as 3.5-point favorites. The number 15 ranked Tennessee Volunteers are at home. Their biggest home game since last year, Alabama?
I'm about to say they're kind of just in some big games now.
Yeah, they get one at least one a year now. The over under 49.5. It's 3:30 kickoff, ABC. Anyone want to lead off this game? I think Tennessee has looked much better with Joey Aguilar, obviously, than Nico. It's like addition by subtraction plus addition.
Plus the multiplication.
Yeah.
Whatever you
Gunnar
mean.
Stockton, he's looked shaky last week against Austin Peay. They only won 28-6. So, thoughts on the Bulldogs going into Knoxville, Connor?
All right. Danny and I have kind of touched on this a little bit. Him and I just having a conversation
further on this one.
Yeah.
Connor, you haven't touched on anything. You weren't on the podcast.
No. Danny
We've
and I
had-
had one-on-one conversations.
We made our separate bets, by the way. We're kind of cheated on the podcast.
So Danny and I were talking. I was telling him how I felt about this game, and I don't know. I don't believe in Tennessee in it, but last night, sitting in the hotel room, with everything going on, I needed like some happiness in my life to, take it easy. I went back to Knoxville 2022. Last time College Game Day was there against Alabama. We were at that game, and I believe that this is going to happen.
You're looking live.
I hate to. Trevor, turn it sideways. Turn it sideways.
Turn your orientation thing on.
Is it locked? Sorry to interrupt. Trevor is joining us live in Bristol, Tennessee.
Just keep it vertical. Give him a solo shot.
Yeah.
I can't hear you. They're racing cars.
Trevor, can you hear me down there?
I can hear you.
Trevor, how's the college football vibe? You're at a Tennessee game, a North Carolina game.
There's lots of Vols stuff.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Give us a little view of your surroundings.
There's Dad. There's the track.
Let's get a Todd
And
wave. Let's get a Garrett
We can
wave.
have a special guest say some safety words if you'd like.
No, get him up.
Well, that's about as good as it gets right there. Oh, swap. Yeah, that was good.
I was in the middle.
Sorry. Yeah, that was pretty good. I was surprised. It just said yes, add to stage, and I was trying to figure out who it was. Well, yeah, that's funny. Anyway, Connor, your point.
So, anyways,
You
sitting
went
in the
back to
hotel room.
2022.
What?
You went back to 2022.
Yes, I went back to 2022. Tennessee versus Alabama in Knoxville. We went to that game thanks to Gavin and Brock, supporting our guys. And I fell in love. I fell in love with it. I was caught up in it, and I'm still caught up in it. I took my bet back that I made, what was that, Monday, Danny? I think it was.
Yeah.
I took the bet back on Monday. I cashed out, got my money back, and I picked Tennessee to win this game.
So you are taking the Vols.
Yes.
So you like Joey Aguilar? You like this offense?
Yes.
High power.
I was watching highlights all day today in the truck on the way back.
Okay. Danny, you've been really high on one side of this game. You've been showing out all year. I think you mentioned it Tuesday.
Yeah.
Give me your take on this game for Saturday.
Yeah, so I think Georgia's offense is lackluster whenever they play a team with a pulse. They went into an Austin Peay, who's a Eastern Kentucky team, not even be top 5 in the state of Kentucky. And they were only up by 2 scores going into the fourth quarter at home. They put up 45 against Marshall, which, in those weird games, is that good? Is that bad? It's not anything to like bonus. Tennessee coming into the season, it was weird. I could have easily seen a 7-5, 8-4. I was a little higher on him because I like Joey Aguilar. And then seeing him play, I just think he fits right in. What they did against Syracuse was impressive to me. Now, Syracuse won a overtime game against Connecticut, I think, a couple weeks ago. So how good are they? But I'm more impressed with Tennessee's offense right now. And I think both defenses are pretty similar. And it's at home. I'm just bigger on Joey Aguilar than I am
Gunner Stockers.
So pretty much what it comes down to. I can see Tennessee winning this game like 27-20.
Someone want to give a Trevor pick?
Yeah, Connor, take it.
No. There's this guy named Gunner Stockton. And there's another quarterback named Joey Aguilar. And they're going to sling the pill around. One of them's going to win. Who's it going to be? We don't know.
I like this.
But my guess would be Tennessee.
Good pick, Trevor. I feel like he was still here.
Good job, Trevor. Oh,
That is probably what Trevor would say. He would say something along those lines.
yeah. Not answer anything, but just talk a lot.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I was riding with Tennessee, and then Connor flipped, so I'm gonna flip. I think this also saves you guys because now the graphics not all Tennessee.
I'm about to say me and Connor have been better at picking than you have, so that'll work.
That's true. Yeah, Georgia at Tennessee. I think Gunner Stockton is still getting his feet under him. I mean, it's really only his 4th game starting in his career.
Yeah.
Dating back to last year. And he had to play against the national championship defense in Notre Dame. And then the first 2 games this year has not been great. But nothing better than to go into Knoxville and try to get your first legitimate win. And it's going to be rowdy. We all know it. We witnessed it in person. It's going to be loud. It's going to be something like he's never experienced. And that makes me nervous. But I will take Tennessee to cover, Georgia to win the game. And if Tennessee does win, they're fully in the mix for SEC championship, for playoff contention again. Everything's fully on the table, and for a season that we thought, I don't speak for everyone, but the season I thought they were going to be 7-5 and just be average at best.
I think most people that are into college football definitely did not have them in the playoffs. So
yeah,
whether that was 9-3 and missing or 7-5 and missing, either way, this was not going to be because Tennessee wants to make the playoffs as a fan base. That's what they expect. So, given that, this was supposed to be a letdown. So I think if they make the playoffs, it's an insane bonus.
Right. Okay. Another one Danny's been high on. The number 18 team in the nation. From the group of 5, the American Conference. The undefeated 2 ranked wins, trying to make it 3 straight to start the season, be the 4th team ever. The University of the South Florida Bulls going in, pardon me, to the number 5 team in the nation, the Miami Hurricanes. Miami is 17.5-point favorites at home. A big total of 57.5. It kicks off 4:30 p.m. on Danny. What channel do you know?
I do know. I know so much that I don't even need to check.
The CW.
The C freaking W.
The biggest CW game in TV history for them.
Which last week's CW game was awesome. So maybe CW's
ratings up.
I think so. Not everyone has the channel, but guess what? You can watch it for free on the app. They have the CW app. You get to watch it for free. So,
ratings,
all 10 of you watching eventually, just download the app if you want to watch this game, which, believe me, you want to watch this game. Danny, you've been rocking USF the first 2 weeks. They've won you money both times you've done it. They won me money against Boise State week 1. I thought Florida was a playoff contender team They did not play like it. They tried to finesse their way, and they tried to big play after big play after big play, and it didn't work. Lost 18-16 at home. USF's on a streak. They're trying to. It feels like 2007. They're saying, Danny.
Yeah.
USF. They were ranked number 2 in 2007. Now they're number 18, slowly working their way up. They should be top 10 already. based
Yeah,
on
we
their
have the
resume.
best wins probably across the nation.
Yeah, so 17.5. That's a big, big number.
Yeah.
Tell me which side you're leaning and why.
Yeah, so I do have Miami winning this game, but let me tell you this. Both times that USF won me money, I had them plus 5.5 against Boise. Ka-ching, they won by 27. And then that's like a 30-point jump. And then I had them plus 17.5 against Florida. Easiest thing ever. I thought they'd lose that game by 10. Boom, they win. Why the fuck would I not take them again? They're going to go into Miami and lose 34-24, and Danny's going to get paid again. Book it, go Bulls. That quarterback is the reincarnated version of Cam Newton. I think Miami's a lot better than Florida, so I don't think that they beat them. But if Miami makes a mistake or two, USF could be like the smaller Illinois. That team where they just hang around, and then right when you make a mistake, boom, you look up and they're up 10 after being down 7. Like I think if that quarterback plays a good game and then I would run a lot more read options with him. I mean, I would lean on him. And their wide receiver core is not some group of 5 wide receiver core. They have some dogs out there. And their defense isn't bad. I was very impressed with their DBs against Florida. Seemed like they weren't a step behind. I don't know. I like they might fuck around and win, but I think they lose by 10 at worst.
I'm going to give you my guarantee of the week, and it is Miami at minus 17.5. This USF team's kind of been playing for their playoff life. You might laugh at that, but winning last week against Florida, that's the resume builder they need for the group of 5 seed to make the playoff. If they just run their table in the American, they'll be there. What's something that Florida didn't do last week that Miami will do this week? Check downs. Carson Beck, the check down king in college football. If Florida would have just checked it down a couple more times last week, they might have won that game. But no, they tried to do big play. DJ Lagway tried to be the Heisman Trophy favorite like he was supposed to be, or at least top 5. Carson Beck will not do that. He's an experienced quarterback. He has weapons now. They beat a really good Notre Dame team who has a big game this week. We'll get to it. But I do like Miami a lot in this game. 4:30 p.m. I think USF, they're just been beaten up last week in a gritty game. It's going to be hot. It's going to be humid. I know they're playing down there already. They're not that far away from the campus. I guess 40 minutes away from Miami, though, is not close. But I like the Hurricanes. I think they're a legit ACC champion team. And what do elite teams do? They bury competition like this, and I think they will. Connor?
Yeah. I think if UCF's defense keeps playing the way they're playing,
Try again.
USF.
There you go.
Sorry, it's been a long week.
Good.
USF's defense keeps playing the way they're playing. I think they'll make it a good game. If they don't show up and show out, Miami's going to run all over them, throw all over them, just like they did to Notre Dame. But it gets the same way for Carson Beck. If Carson Beck's not on his game and makes a couple mistakes, it's going to bite him in the butt. And I don't know. It's a 50-50 throw up for me.
Blech.
I'll take Miami, Florida, but I'm with Danny. I'll take USF to cover.
Dan Corbett's saying he's taking the Bulls plus the points.
I've got him hooked.
You do have them hooked. Hook them. Connor, what was your exact pick again? You said USF the points, Miami to win.
Yes.
I got you.
No, that's what I like.
I'll take it. Now, when you see a guy like Carson Beck, what do you see?
A white quarterback that plays at Miami.
I'll tell you what I see. I see the guy from Beavis and Butthead. And you're not going to trust one of those quarterbacks to win you a game against USF. That's right. I'm taking the Bulls outright. That's Trevor.
Oh,
Trevor's taking USF to win outright. Money line for Trevor. I do have his BKU parlay pick. Stick around and you'll find out our picks. But I do have his pick for this week, and boy, it's a good one. I think he's
If it's something stupid from last week, I'm not putting it in mine.
I'm not doing his stupid bets.
No, this is a legit one. It's there. You
I'm
can
trying
bet
to
it.
win people money on this podcast, and I'm tired of him coming on and treating it like a joke. It's not a joke.
He cost me $140 last week.
Hey, yeah, if he wants to joke, one, he can start betting. The man doesn't even put in these own bets, so he don't care. And two, if he wants to go joke, he could go hook up with that lady that doesn't know what the hell she's doing by putting Florida above South Florida in the AP poll. If you want to joke, go be on that side of the college football. We over here are trying to change people's lives.
To be fair, he just did Clemson minus 31.5. They should have covered it. It's Troy. Besides the point. We move on. Next game. South Bend, Indiana.
Don't fuck with my money.
The number 16 team in the land. The Texas A&M Aggies. 2-0. Trying to get revenge after getting beaten by this team last year in their own building. The number 8 Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. 6.5-point favorites. The over-under 49.5 at 7:30 p.m. kickoff. Last week in the South Bend Stadium, there was a big concert. There was a stand-up comedian. There was no football team. The only joke is that Notre Dame's in the top 10 when they haven't even won a game yet. And it's about to be week 3. Connor, Notre Dame fan on the podcast.
Yep.
We tried to tell you in week 1 that Miami was going to beat you guys, and you did not listen to your people on your left right now. So, what's the feeling? CJ Carr, is he the guy? You don't know. Jeremiah Love, are you going to give him the ball? We don't know. We've only seen one game from this team. The offense didn't look great for 3 quarters. What do you say?
So first off, I just want to admit I messed up last week. I thought the game was the week before this week, but turns out there's some guy named Zach Bryan playing there. And, yeah, I sent Danny a video of the stadium.
Where's the football?
I said, where's the football at?
That was the halftime show, man. You just showed up too late and you left too early.
No. Well, anyways, God, I don't know. I don't like the way this schedule's set up this year. You go in the week 1, you play a good Miami, Florida team, you lose, and then you go into the bye week.
Yeah.
So we went through the bye week. We got through it. Hopefully we watched plenty of film. Hopefully we went over the scouting report real well. Hopefully our offense is going to go back to what our normal offense was last year. Don't run away don't run away from the running game. Stick to the running game. Then you can open up the pass game later on in the game. Jeremiah Love only having 4 carries in the first half against Miami, Florida was absolutely ridiculous.
It was a funnier joke than Shane Gillis. I mean,
yes, literally. So I really do like CJ Carr. I don't think he's a bad fit for this offense.
He was the bright spot in the loss.
He was great.
So I'm really hoping for a big game from him. He can use his legs. He's like Riley Leonard all over again. Just I think he's a little bit slower and he's easier to take down than Riley Leonard.
He's better than Leonard.
But he can throw the ball better.
Yeah.
And he can scramble more. So anyways, I haven't really watched much of Texas A&M this year. I know their defense is good. The game's going to be won, I think, in the trenches.
I was scared to say A&M ain't poop. I think he meant that sarcastically, but they are not poop. They will give you guys a game. It's going to be down to the wire.
You cannot take this game lightly. It'll be close. It will be close. I'm telling you, it will be close.
Will it be close, do you think?
How close do I think it's going to be?
Yeah, just will it be close?
It will be close.
Okay.
I hope that does this make you feel better, Connor? Marcus Freeman plus the points. That's all you need.
I got something up my sleeve here. I gotta try something different. But I think Texas A&M edges one out. Yes, edges.
Chat clip.
Texas A&M is going to edge this one out. They're going to kick a game-winning field goal. And South Bend, heartbreak. I'm going to be in Ohio Stadium, probably. No, I won't be in Ohio Stadium. I will probably be in a bar at some point ordering shots at this point. So
Why wouldn't you be in Ohio Stadium?
what?
You will be in Ohio Stadium.
Yes.
Yeah. No. Okay. Let me just say this, Connor. Let me pull you out of your grave. And this isn't me being a good friend because I don't care about being a good friend. I care about winning people money. And I'm telling you this. Okay. Take Notre Dame in this game with the points, everything. A&M has led up 24 against UTSA, not garbage time points, and they led up 22 against Utah State, not garbage time points. They are not good on defense. Their offense is, it's not great, but it's not bad. Notre Dame's going to watch the film. They have a whole week off. A&M was in a 20-point game last week, 22-point win. That's not rest and take it off. So they played ball last week. Notre Dame's been off. They get this at home. They have a way better defense. They've played a better team. They're more proven. A&M beat UTSA 42-24, not impressed. And they beat Utah State 44-22, not impressed. I do not like A&M. They are Texas 8-4 for a reason. They're overrated. A&M is – Notre Dame is a playoff team. Notre Dame's probably a semifinal team. And I don't like Notre Dame, so I'm not just saying that. They play
throw out something?
They play with a better defense, and I think Notre Dame's got a way better quarterback and a better offense in general. So I'm taking Notre Dame in like a 27-10 game. I think you guys shut them down. I really do.
I don't necessarily disagree with what you're saying. I will say Texas A&M was up 30-6 at halftime in the Utah State game. So
yeah, but they still gave up 22, so that's not great defense.
It was 8 in the third and fourth quarter. So, I mean, like, if you're getting desperate, they let up 2-point conversions. Maybe they played vanilla in the second half, just not show anything. I know Marcel Reed was a little shaken up a little bit in that game. He's probably rested and ready to go.
Not as rested
I think I would take him over CJ Carr if you gave me the option for both quarterbacks. I like the mobility. But, yeah, I think Texas A&M will bring the fight to them. It's going to be a great game. I don't think there's any doubt about it. Notre Dame is a contender as well. There had a lot of people returning from last year. Offensive line was the big question mark after Miami got their hands on them. I mean, they were able to do a lot to Notre Dame. They kind of controlled the game. They took Jeremiah Love out of it. I mean, that's why they didn't go to him, because they didn't trust him.
Yeah.
But I am feeling with 2 weeks to prepare for this game, you getting talked about for 2 weeks, getting told, hey, this team's not good. They're not like last year. CJ Carr is good, but you guys didn't give it Jeremiah Love. I think we're going to see a full, healthy dose of Jeremiah Love Saturday night. Oh, yeah. And I will take Notre Dame to win this game, and I'll take them with the 6.5. I think they can win by a touchdown, possibly double digits, maybe a late game pick 6 or something. Yeah, I think it will be a really good game. And obviously, when you get like a SEC team going into South Bend, it's always a very good atmosphere. It's like Georgia going there.
Yeah. As much as I hate Notre Dame and I hate like the whole joining a conference thing, like I hate the SEC so much, so I'm pulling so hard for Notre Dame.
We interrupt this broadcast. You have Trevor Kerr.
Who's the old man behind you?
Flip it.
Trevor, zoom in on the guy behind you.
Someone tell him to flip.
Flip the camera.
Flip the camera.
Flip the camera. Flip it. Flip it.
Flip it.
Flip the camera.
There it is.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. That's kind of
and he's gone. Man, I gotta love these pardon the interruption just things. Very funny. We move on. Yeah, so Connor went A&M. Danny goes Notre Dame. I go Notre Dame. Dan's taking Notre Dame. Trevor, what do you think he would lean this game?
I think he would take Notre Dame.
Cargo beep beep is what he would probably say.
Yeah, cargo beep beep.
Cargo beep beep. Read
Notre Dame don't need no car in this game.
It's possible.
Exactly.
This could be Mike Elko's biggest win of his career if he can get one.
He won't.
I think he's a great enough coach to do it, and maybe they ugly one out. The game last year, God, it was ugly. It was like 13 to what? 13 to 10? 13-7? It was not a good game.
Something like
it was
that.
weird
Not-
because
not
Notre
a
Dame
good
got like
offensive
a
game,
pick
I'll say.
six late.
I think Notre Dame had maybe a rushing touchdown and a pick six.
Yeah.
A&M might have had one touchdown, so it was like maybe 16-7.
Is this where the run the ball clip came from? That game?
No, that was Georgia Tech. Florida State.
Gotcha.
Run the ball. I think this is the last game we are previewing, just like the singular game. So, trying to get a rebound spot for one of these teams. Florida falling from ranked to unranked. Going into number 3, Death Valley, Louisiana State University, LSU. The Tigers are a full touchdown favorite, 7.5. The over/under is 47.5. 7:30 kickoff on ABC. This one is always just it's a great uniform rivalry matchup by two programs that are kind of on polar opposite ends of where the team trajectory is going right now. LSU, this is the most hype they've had since probably 2019. I know they had Jane Daniels, but even in that season, they lost 3 games. But besides the point, Connor, Florida, DJ Lagway, Billy Napier. Billy Napier essentially now coaching for his job for the next 10 weeks of this season. What do we expect to see from a Florida team that is desperate?
I'm gonna do my Trevor impression here, just for my pick. They're gonna lose. I mean, Florida is falling apart. You might as well set that stadium on fire so Billy Napier can get fired. He has lost. I think he's lost control of this team. Season's pretty much done. I think. You know, you come into this season thinking you have gonna have a promising season with DJ Lagway, and this offense, and it's not been good. Week 2, you lose to South Florida, and now you're unranked going into week 3, and now I mean, Florida's got a tough schedule. I mean, they're going to LSU this week, and I don't know where they go the week after that, but they've got a tough schedule.
That's why they need it to win their non-conference games so
Yes.
bad.
Yep.
So, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if they lose this game. They might just go ahead and say, "Hey, Billy Napier, you're done. See you later." So
No,
I'm gonna,
I think he could be gone by the end of October.
Yeah, they have a tough stretch coming up. I know they play
At LSU, at Miami, then they play Texas, then they go at Texas A&M. Mississippi State's no slouch this year. Then Georgia, at Kentucky, at Ole Miss, Tennessee, Florida State. They don't have a gimme game the rest of the year. Maybe Kentucky, but I mean,
because when most SEC teams are playing cupcakes, they're playing Florida State late in the year.
well, that's
No.
rivalry.
I know,
I'm
but
gonna-
I'm saying like usually those teams don't have a rivalry game, so they just
Right.
substitute with a cupcake.
Other
Florida
than
has to play Florida State
yeah,
so
Clemson.
and Miami.
I mean, yeah, I mean, they. I think he's gone before Georgia. I think he's gone before that cocktail party.
yeah. But
If
anyways,
he
it's
doesn't get
just-
it turned around, is what I'm saying. If
Yeah.
he plays like what he did now, if he turns around, granted, last season he started playing Lagway more, and they kind of went on a run, winning what, like 6 of their last 7.
To be fair, that he was kind of forced into it. I don't think he would have if not. Graham Mertz got hurt and they had to play Lagway, which sparked him. But well, you gotta figure something out. I mean, these
Yeah.
guys. I think it's playing
He's going to
down to
lose the
competition.
team. The next
Yeah.
loss loses the team.
Especially if it's a close, hard-fought one. But
So anyways,
continue your thought.
as much as it pains me to do this because Brian Kelly's coaching LSU and all this other stuff, and he's having somewhat of a phenomenal season so
He
far.
killed a kid.
Yeah. I'm going to take LSU outright. I think they win this game by 14 points.
So he's taking LSU and the points. Is Trevor also taking LSU? Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Daniel,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Okay. Bear with me.
Your father is given.
This
He's taking the
wow,
alternative spread of 28.5 in favor of the Tigers. All right,
Okay.
go ahead.
Well, I'm going to say this, and this could make me the best ball knower in the world, or it could really plummet my success.
I think I know where you're going, and I'm right on there with you.
Okay. So you lose to South Florida. Okay. Lagway's young. He's getting his feet wet. I know he played a lot last year. You got it's at LSU? That's
Yeah.
rough. But I will say this. LSU did not impress me that much last week against Louisiana Tech. And offensively, they really didn't impress me that much against Clemson. I think they have a offense that has been talked very highly about that hasn't delivered yet. And the product on the field now going into week 3 matters more than the preseason hype. We're officially over that. I think Florida comes out hungry. Everybody thinks, right where they were last year. It feels like the same story. And I like Florida. I think Florida beats LSU in like a 24-21 game. I liked Lagway. I think what it boils down to, I think last week they played a bad game against a good team. I think USF is a top 20 team in the country. I don't think it was this big upset from a directional school. I think it was literally you just got beat by a good school. You didn't bring your A game and you lost. You play your C+ game and you lost to a really good school. With that said, I think they come out. I think they get their get back, and I think they beat LSU. Also, Brian Kelly is just weird, and I don't like him. And yeah, I like Florida. It just feels like this is too easy to pick LSU, so I'm going Florida.
Fair point. I think maybe the reason we saw LSU so flat is because they had the top 8 matchup against Clemson on the road in week 1, and they have to come home and play Louisiana Tech. I mean, that's quite the turnaround, especially with the new kickoff at 3:30. And then you get to play another a rivalry this big, week 3. SEC, I think it's only their second conference matchup of the season thus far. I mean, Ole Miss Kentucky was the kickoff to SEC play last week. For similar thinking with Danny, yeah, Florida, they need this. They're going to be desperate.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I said about Notre Dame getting talked about for 2 weeks, they're getting talked about all week saying how bad they blew it. And Lagway's been told how bad he is, or how bad he looked, at least. Trying to make big plays instead of just the easy reads. Take what the defense gives you. You don't have to try to force stuff.
Right.
When you start trying to force stuff, that's when you get in trouble.
Right.
In more ways than one. And you'd want to see Florida give them a game. I mean, when the spread came out, you would think it'd be like 10 points based on how they played last week. It's only 7.5. They're giving you a touchdown. I will take Florida with the points. I'm not sold that they're going to win this game. I think Garrett Nussmeier is too good of a quarterback to let this Florida defense confuse him or mess with them. Billy Napier, if I learned about 3 years ago that in big games where everyone's going to be watching him, he can't perform the best. It's when the eyes are off of him. That's when he shits down his own leg.
Mm-hmm.
He went to Utah 3 years ago and played not a very great Utah team, but it was okay to open the season, and they lost that game. And then Utah came into their building, and they beat them. They beat Florida in their own building. They just lost to USF. He has trouble in these games. I will say it's a bigger game, so probably he might have his players to play better in a big rivalry matchup, but I will still take LSU. I'll take Florida to cover the 7.5. I wouldn't be shocked if Florida wins this outright. I was this close to picking it like Danny was. But yeah, it's a fun one though. Definitely not as hyped up as it should have been if Florida had won last week. There's another one we could talk about. I don't know where Danny went.
Yeah.
He'd probably using the bathroom or something. Vanderbilt, coming off of their big win against Virginia Tech in Blacksburg. Got to see Enter Sandman in person. Diego Pavia said, "That shit don't bother me." And he ignored it. He walked right by him. And he ended up blowing a Virginia Tech out. 300 yards outgained in the second half. South Carolina, they also played Virginia Tech week 1. Then they had to play South Carolina State, I believe, last week. Virtually killed them.
Yep.
Lenore Sellers was shaky in week 1. I think he'll be better in this spot. It's a night game. South Carolina, most underrated venue in the country to play at night. I do like Lenore Sellers a lot. I think Pavia and him going back and forth. It's going to be a great game. Very under the radar. Connor, your take on these two schools?
I will say it. I was wrong about Diego. I was wrong. But I don't know. Playing in South Carolina at night is scary. If it's like anything like college football, the video game, it's not fun.
You're damn right.
It's not fun at all. So I don't know. I feel like it's a better atmosphere than Virginia Tech. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Enter Sandman thing, it's on a bucket list. I want to go to a Virginia Tech night game and see it. But when you hear, what song is that? Isn't that like it has Sandman in
Sandstorm.
it? Sandstorm, yes. When you hear Sandstorm playing, I think it'll bother you, and South Carolina gets loud. So I'm going to take South Carolina to win.
Taking South Carolina to win? Or are you taking them to cover the, was it 3.5, I think? I think it's 3.5.
Yeah, I'll take them to cover the 3.5.
Danny, we were talking about Diego Pavia, Lenore Sellers, two teams you're not high on whatsoever. Vanderbilt coming off a big win on the road last week in Blacksburg. Now they go from Sandman to Sandstorm as far as interests go. Does Diego Pavia have a sand fetish?
I don't know. He's got a douchebag fetish.
I don't know if it's a fetish more so than a personality, but
Do you think he douches himself out?
I will say, watching him in the documentary on Netflix, he doesn't get in his own head. He doesn't let other things get in his head. He's just very arrogant and cocky, and sometimes that helps quarterbacks play better. Your thoughts on the game Saturday night in South Carolina?
27-10, South Carolina.
17?
Yeah, I don't like Vanderbilt, and I'm gonna dog them until they lose because it's like you're Baylor. How you can't pick.
Now, Danny. The last time somebody said,
I know what you're gonna say.
The last time somebody said 27-10, they were wrong. You know who it was? Me.
Yeah, over that top.
What'd you say? 27-10.
Notre Dame wins 27-10 over Miami. I said 17-point blowout. I just did it with you.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be right, and Connor gets emotional. I get emotional. This isn't my team, so
I get emotional because I love college football. All right.
I know, man. I know you do. I know, and I'm trying to win you money. And I'm telling you, yeah. Can we get? Or did we give our picks?
No.
I haven't even given my pick for this game.
Okay. What's your
Danny? What's your pick?
Going into Columbia.
I said AJ.
William Bryce Stadium. Does Lenore Sellers get it done or Diego Pavia? The quarterback duel. Who's going to make a run for the Heisman? Because I think one makes it out alive and one does not. What say you?
I like both of these teams. I think they're very gritty. I like South Carolina. I've thought they've been a playoff contender all season coming into the season. I thought Vanderbilt was going to stay right where they were last year, just right in the middle, 6-6 area. After the win last week, who knows? Sky's kind of the limit for them. They have a lot of tough games they can pull out. I think Pavia is like a really good quarterback. I think he's grown as a player. He's got Eric Stowers as a tight end, a very good player. But playing in South Carolina at night, it's a different animal. If anything, like the video game, Nick Harbor, an animal, track star, superstar, deep bombs to him. I expect 3 from him just Saturday night. I also think Stowers is going to have 2 himself. I think it's going to be a close game, back and forth, come down to the wire. I'm going to take South Carolina to win the game. I'll take the over in the total points, that's my official betting pick of that. I'll take South Carolina to win. I do think it's going to be an under radar game. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to watch it because I'll be watching the Battle of Ohio on Saturday night, just like Connor will be. Connor, wear gray if you're cheering for the Buckeyes.
Yeah, we're
Wear
great.
gray.
Well, yeah, I know.
Are you cheering for the Buckeyes or?
Yeah, it just means I'm gonna buy another Ohio State shirt.
Why don't you just wear the one you had last time?
Well,
It's a
it's
long
Red.
sleeve.
It's sorry, not red. It's scarlet.
There you go. Yeah, we give our picks for that game. That PSA, if you're going to the game, Ohio State game on Saturday night. OU, Ohio University coming in. They're green, obviously. So the little specks of green amongst the gray is going to look like the Buckeye leaves on the helmet. That's why they're doing the helmet game. That's my hypothesis. I think that they haven't announced it, but it makes.
Well, I
total
gotta wear
sense.
green then.
You can wear green. I'm just saying, support who you're wearing. That's all I'm going to say.
If you're green for Ohio or
It's a
gray.
gray Notre Dame T-shirt.
I think Ross Bjork and the rest of the board looked at it. They probably assumed that there's going to be a lot of people from the University of Ohio coming to this game. Just like red and green, they're going to be made fun of. It's going to be like Christmas. You know the comments are coming. That's where they're like, okay, wear gray unless you're in the student section. Because it will be awesome if they're able to pull this off. But there's so many old folks and alumni that just they won't get the memo. They're going to wear scarlet.
The only reason
I got the red, scarlet and red.
Yeah, the only reason that Scarlet outworks is because 80% of the crowd already is wearing red.
And it's the primary and the logo,
like
the uniforms, everything.
But our blackouts are decent, so
yeah. But you can hide specks of red and black better than you can gray. You know.
Sure.
All right.
All right. Our
I'm
parlay.
trying to only watch the
That
first
should be-
half of that game and go to the bar.
We'll see how well that pays off for you. I'll be with a family of my lady. But besides the BKU parlay, let me get our the overlay here. 1 second. Week 3. Week 2's parlay. It went 3-1. We missed it by a pick. We moved to 0-2 on the season as far as parlays go. Our total picks are 5-3. Connor is 2-0 in our BKU picks. I'm 1-1. Danny's 1-1. Trevor also 1-1. Danny, he missed his pick week 1, Syracuse. I missed mine with the Baylor money line. Won it last week with Baylor money line. Trevor, unfortunately, was the odd man out last week, picking Clemson minus 31.5. Almost lost the game outright. So this is a big turnaround weekend for us. We're trying to get into it. We're trying to make money, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Trevor's looking for a sure thing, being 1-1 after last week's putrid performance. He's trying to look around. What happened last week? Danny, what was a big one last week? What was it? Maroon team. They beat a team up north. Who was it?
I think it was when Oklahoma made Bryce Underwood look like a fraud.
Trevor looked around and he said, that John Mateer kid, what comes from Texas? Steers and queers, right?
That's what he said.
What comes from Oklahoma? John Mateer. He's taken OU money line, and not the ones from Ohio, the ones from Oklahoma. He's taken Oklahoma to beat Temple outright. 21.5 point spread. He didn't take the spread. He took the money line. Oklahoma, I think it's minus 28,000 odds, 2,800 odds, I mean.
2,800.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, he's taking Oklahoma money line. Which
36 cents.
It won't help the odds right away. But, Connor, I'll let you go next. Give me your pick for the BKU parlay.
Notre Dame, Texas A&M. Taking the under.
Okay.
Okay. I like that. Elaborate.
I think it's going to be a defensive battle. Not a whole lot of scoring. I think there's going to be quite a bit of field goals. So that's why I'm going to take that.
You said the under?
Yes, the under.
50.5.
What is it?
50.5.
25.
Ride with it, Connor. Ride with it.
Yeah, I'll ride with it.
Okay. I'll go ahead and throw out my bet because I already have it in here right now. Our winning.
Why is it not even showing up?
You got to hit more college football. For some reason, it's not one of the big ones.
Oh,
I have South Florida plus 17.5. I'm going to ride with them until they buck me off. Right now, our winnings are at 27-29. AJ, what is your fourth and final leg?
Well, I should have seen that coming because I was going to take Miami minus 17.5, but I ride or die with the podcast and I went last, so that's what it's going to be. So, investigating through the games we looked at, I said I like Georgia Tech. I like them to win outright, possibly. Not who I'm going to take, though. I think Clemson could still steal the win and win by more than that. You go to Knoxville. You look at what could be Texas or Tennessee. Do I want to go there? No, I do not want to go there. I want to take you. I want to take you to something that kind of got swept under the rug because the team in one of the teams in this game got beat a week ago in a little town called Athens. There's a rivalry game going on this weekend that no one sees outside of the two teams in this that cannot stand each other. Cannot stand to be around one another.
Go State!
There's the Pittsburgh Panthers going to play West Virginia Mountaineers. Pittsburgh minus 7.5 in this game. It's a rivalry game. West Virginia's coming off the most embarrassing loss they've had in the last 2 years, probably, which probably isn't that most embarrassing, but they've had some bad losses. I'm saying Rich Rod, this will be a game that turns around in his favor. I will take West Virginia money line to beat Pittsburgh
Look at that.
at home. What is it? Tell us the odds for the podcast.
You win $109.
How many?
Wait, on $10, our four legs are South Florida plus 17.5, Oklahoma money line, under in the Notre Dame game, and West Virginia money line. $10 wins $109.34, and I really think this could hit. This could be the biggest, best parlay bet of all time.
I also got a $5 bonus bet on mine as well.
How much does that win you for $5?
It didn't even change.
What? That's
Oh, hold on. Let me turn on the $5. $54.67.
half of 109.
What are the exact odds, Daniel?
Plus 1,093.
Imagine if switch. Can you do one thing for me? I just want to investigate. What happens if you change the money line in OU to the spread?
The money line in the OU game?
Yeah.
Oh.
Take it away. Put minus 21.5.
Yeah.
Because I bet it would be up 200s. Because the 2,800 odds for that would not help.
What time is that game? I can't find it.
I think it was a noon game, maybe a little later, maybe 3:30.
It's Saturday at noon. I got it right here. Hold on. Take away the money line.
Yeah, just put the minus 21.
$201.
Imagine double your money for that. If you want to do that instead, you can. Just take the money line, just because it's Trevor's pick, and if you want to ride with it, you got to ride with it. Danny, you want to know? You know what's good? You can bet both.
Yeah, you could.
I don't think minus 21 against Temple is a bad bet.
No.
But Trevor took money line, so that's what we're rocking with. So we have OU money line to beat Temple. We have West Virginia to beat Pittsburgh, 7.5 point underdogs at home. USF to cover 17.5 in Miami, and the Notre Dame Texas A&M under Saturday night, and hopefully an ugly, sloppy game again, where Notre Dame pulls out a win. I think we can all agree we're kind of more rooting for Notre Dame to win, are we?
Yeah.
I think so too.
Well, we don't know Connor. He did pick him to lose. And
we did.
He likes Tennessee, so I don't know.
It's true. He took Tennessee to lose. Oh, yeah. Actually, he flipped back in favor, but he did take Notre Dame to lose. He's trying a little nice bit on the show here.
Magic.
Danny, do you have any of your own parlays you're doing in Parlay King? I know you've won a lot of money the last couple weeks on it.
Yeah. I always have. I actually have a 12-legger cooked up. It's free money, so listen up, pause it as you need it. Michigan money line over Central Michigan. Alabama money line over Wisconsin. Oklahoma money line over Temple. Shout out Trevor. Auburn money line over South Alabama. Connecticut money line over Delaware, USC over Purdue, Texas Tech over Oregon State, Tennessee over Georgia, Iowa State over Arkansas State, Missouri over Louisiana, South Florida plus 17.5 against Miami, and Ohio State money line 10 wins $81. And you really only need Florida, and you need Tennessee to win. Other than that, the rest are hitting. Hemorrhoids, I'm out.
All right, I got mine. Mine's six-legger. Okay. I got Tennessee money line, Miami, Florida money line, Bowling Green money line against Liberty, Notre Dame money line, LSU money line, and South Carolina money line. This is a free bet. It gets you $323.53.
How are you getting all these free bets, by the way?
I did the. I never
Just
had.
what bets? Oh, the bonus. I got it.
I never had the. What is it?
FanDuel?
DraftKings. I never had DraftKings, and I bet the $5 to get the free 300
or whatever. Yeah. All right. Well, I got nothing else.
You know.
We'll be down live in Columbus. Should be a good time. Go Buckeyes. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun weekend. Danny already said hemorrhoids. Thank you, Dan, for watching. Thank you, other viewer that was watching for a little bit. I'm AJ. That's Ball Knows University. That's Connor. We don't know ball.
God bless America.
And take care. Stay safe.